Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started and getting to start, Michael King. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff batter as he swings through for strike one. Called strike right there. King was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
I love watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
That's the ball. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground. And a couple of quick outs. And now the DH, Xavier Edwards. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Right back to him on the mound. To first, Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Jansen Jump.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Myers hauls it in, and there's one away. Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Manny Machado now, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And Manny gets a piece. Arraez over at first with 1 away. Jung measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Stowers snags it for the 2nd out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stowers makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. There's a strike. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Hernandez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
2 down, bases empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. No score here in the second. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First pitch misses. And here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ramon Laureano.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short, Cerna. Handles, throws to first, and Laureano is retired. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2. And that one in the air center field, and that'll do it. Nothing across. King back to work. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Top of the third, no score. To the right side. He takes it on his own. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Jared Cerna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Bogaerts into second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Tatis in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball there. just
that pitch
missed.
is out.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Stowers makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. 1 left for right through there for a strike. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Zips it across, and a quick out number 1. Myers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Number 9.
Next is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. Pitches in there, and that is strike 1. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. Cut off, throw to third, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Outside corner, got him looking. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Marlins 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manny Machado. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Merrill swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On a line. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And there's a foul ball. Hernandez recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Norby in the box now, takes strike 1. That one to first. O'Hearn on to Bogaerts. On to first in time. Double play. Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground to third, Norby. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Doubled his first time up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. King back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
A swing and a miss. Michael King the strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what,
O'Hearn steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. And now it's going to be Luis Arraez.
Designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
That one ripped. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now Machado up here, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance. It heads back to second. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Ripped to short. Inning over.
He's out.
Padres. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
right through there for a strike. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Otto Hearn. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Stowers, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one is downstairs. 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Got him swinging.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach.
Throws to first. Marlins set down. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Declan Cronin getting loose out there. Bender also getting ready. Next pitch is outside. Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pitching for Miami.
Declan Cronin into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fermin goes after that one for strike 1. Headed towards the corner. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Cronenworth comes around and scores. He's in there.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside, just missed.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game. The righty, late backer.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Davison De Los Santos. And that's in there at the knees.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break.
To second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing.
Pitching for Miami.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Phillips.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Merrill stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And a base hit right there. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. One at second, and he'll keep it for just the 1. Freddy Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bogaerts swings through that one. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché appears to be getting loose. Fulton warming up as well. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right side. Myers makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jared Cerna on the ground out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Otto Hearn. And they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky.
The other way, and a base hit. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he sees
ground ball up the middle into the outfield base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 6:40.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Myers, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Sets him down looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. Line drive. Machado throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Off the mark there.
Inside.
And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first.
Tag and they got him. Tatis picked off. Luis Arraez stands in. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Manny Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Here's the veteran first baseman,
outside.
Ryan O'Hearn. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Swing and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Merrill.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a ball. And that one hit to first. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, one out. Here's Ramon Laureano, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one out to right. Myers puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Stowers on his way over, and that's the inning. But back here in San Diego, top of the second, here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Line drive.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Heriberto Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. And foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Going, gone! That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now
Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. Off balance feet, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And here's the rookie catcher, Liam Hicks. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. O'Hearn takes it himself and one away in the top of the third. Davison De Los Santos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Sanoja. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one missed. And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter number 6.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. To the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Manny Machado. Gusto back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez grabs it on the run. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now Jackson Merrill out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So a man aboard. Laureano comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Got him. Nice play. On to the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. To third, Machado. Slings to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Edwards batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Stowers in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hernandez hauls it in to end the inning. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. And that one clips the corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's the third and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Marlins set down. In the air, right field. Myers makes his way towards it. Diving. Makes the grab.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play right there. An excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that. 1 out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
One
Well,
ball,
the good
two
thing so
strikes, Miguel.
far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the
that's
swings
in.
and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Fly ball to right. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Top 6. And at the plate for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering is down low. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. De Los Santos around third. The relay to the plate. In there. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Rips one to right, down the line, and it's foul. 0-2 now, and that's downstairs and outside.
That's a really good take.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's too high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and now they trail by 1. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 ball.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stowers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
2-0.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Center field. Merrill settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Heriberto Hernandez. Runner edges away at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dax Fulton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Action in the pen down there. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Cronin getting cranked up as well.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. This splits between April and May there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couple of singles back-to-back. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from second crosses the plate. The relay, and he's out, trying for 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddy Fermin. Fouled off left side. On the ground to third. Off balance feet. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Marlins 3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Cronenworth to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
De Los Santos stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. They're still down 5-3.
Pitching for Miami.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a foul ball. Fauché in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The designated hitter,
And now
number 4,
here is Luis Arraez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Line drive. Myers right there to make the grab. And that we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Javier Sanoja. There's a strike. That one drilled left field. Laureano pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Lopez stands in now and watches strike 1.
1-1's the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Out to short, Bogaerts. Boots it.
He's safe.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the left fielder, Kyle. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He muscles that one out of here. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Heriberto. Manager out of the.
Pitching for the Padres, number 38.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sears.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 6-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender.
Now pitching.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a fly ball to right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. So the tying run at second. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And
on the ground at first, and a base hit. Machado in to score, and it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the Marlins manager out of the first and second, no outs. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres.
Number 51.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they take the lead. It's 9-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
they're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and fouls one off. The other way, and that gets down for a base hit. So a man at first, and now Freddy Fermin 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, ball one. Down low and kicks away. Cronenworth into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. This to third, Norby. Bogaerts retired. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Can't get there, and it deflects off it. Cronenworth comes around and scores. And they're up by 4. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arraez. Lined into right. Myers makes the catch. And that is that. Matt Waldrop taking over on the mound. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. He's 2 outs away. Liam Hicks digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That's too low. And this one is off and running. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Darvish kicks, delivers. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. Sends it across to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Dane Myers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Xavier Edwards the next to hit. There's a strike. Edwards hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
On to O'Hearn, and that is that. Bottom of the first, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Barely got him for the out close play. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Stowers makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And Manny gets a piece. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That's ripped into the outfield. And that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Oh, that got him on the mound. And here's the rookie catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to the left. There's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the second. Here's Ramon Laureano. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly first and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Down and in, moved his feet.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hit in the air, right field. Myers makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Sanoja. They take the force out, and that is that. Darvish back to work. There's a strike. That one fouled off. Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Javier Sanoja batting with 1 down takes a strike. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogaerts handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Two outs, nobody on. Dane Myers now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that'll do it. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left side. Stowers coming on. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That's worth the price of admission. His 19th home run of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. Runner on at first with one gone. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right.
Now this is through for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. In the dirt, runners stay put. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runners on the corners, no outs. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Norby.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Swinging a foul straight back. Norby, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tatis makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. That one hit to right. And that is that. One run in the inning, but they leave 2. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His second home run of the series. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And there's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Stowers makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. Flied to right his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Right side. Gets it to first, and there's 2 away. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fly to center his first time. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Strike one.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Myers in the box again, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, 2 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Xavier Edwards. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of...
Knocks it down. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The third base.
Here's Machado. Padres a golden opportunity with one of their best hitters at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Lake Backer up and throwing. Phillips, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Back-to-back singles.
Pitching for Miami.
And now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 40.
Golden opportunity right
Jack
here.
Fulton.
Hard liner. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive. And it stays fair. One run's in. Now the second run is in for two now. A two-run double.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Tap to first, De Los Santos. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. Two runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across one run. Still one out there to pick up.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air, center field. Hernandez gets under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 5. It's the Padres 6 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. That one's in there. That's strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count. And
it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hernandez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Now a long throw home. Head first, slides safe at the plate. It's 6-3.
Now
comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In the air, left field. Right there is Laureano. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez stands at first with one out. Check swing, called strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Hernandez headed for the plate. Now a relay to third. The tag out. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now a chance for Davison De Los Santos. That one's in there, 0-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. To the right side, Cronenworth. The throw to first. That's the third out. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 6 and the Marlins 4. Fulton back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch swinging.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag.
Leading off for the Marlins.
So up next, Otto
baseman,
Lopez.
Otto
He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Matsui.
Foul ball there. Matsui ready to fire now. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth throws on to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one at the knees for a strike. The Fish trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cronenworth on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. It bangs off the Western Metal building, and it's gone. A home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-5.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball and get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Stowers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Backer.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender up and loosening in the pen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Fly ball center field. Lopez makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 7-5.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Out to center. Hernandez under it. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Inside. And the count is even, 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Inside, 3-2 the count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Into the outfield, base hit. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Backer, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now 7-5. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here.
Now pitching for the Padres, number
And a slider in there for a strike.
Gibson Adam.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, right field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. Davison De Los Santos will hit. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Norby on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer. For the
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. One left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Phillips.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Just missed. Out there to center, Hernandez flying after this one. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddy Fermin. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So man aboard. Here's Bogaerts now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one in triple digits. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. On the ground, Cronenworth. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Strike 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The tying run at the plate.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
The Marlins down to their final strike. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you could put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Joe Musgrove. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's Tommy Pham. And the sweeper misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here.
Runner takes off. That's to third. Machado to second, but way too late. Safe there. One out in the top of the first. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Outside low, and that's ball one. Musgrove went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Ground ball left side. Nice stop to the plate. Save. On the board first, it's 1-0. Two on, one out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays. So that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big.
Bogaerts. There's one. Otto O'Hearn. Two. One run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Pirates 1. The Padres coming to bat. Back here in San Diego. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Luis Arraez stands in. That misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
Two
not
and one.
close. 2-1. That one missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That is good.
Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
Line to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one to first. O'Hearn. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Joey Bart now. And it's fouled away. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And the Pirates go one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jackson Merrill. And that's outside. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The flip to second, relay to first, double play.
Batting seventh, the second
Jake
baseman,
Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Cronenworth.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddy Fermin.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag. And he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on now to the top. Musgrove back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
1 strike. Strike 2.
And ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. And that one clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 gone now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now Machado up here. In the air, right field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Right side. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Start of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The changeup missing. And the count 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Oneil Cruz.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Fouled off left side. Horwitz at second with 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That's foul.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into center. Connor Falefa on the move. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddy Fermin. A single his first time. Down the line, it's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds puts it away, and that is the 3rd out. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. Machado zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And a strike. McCutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that one hit to first. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first. That takes care of Connor. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Tommy Pham. Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. This to third. Machado whips it across, and a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Oneil Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Keller back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That's out to center field. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he
he locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Offense held it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Ball 1 there. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Here comes the throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
1-2.
So the tying run at second. Out to short. Bogaerts zips it across, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
McCutchen up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
1-1.
Just
No,
missed.
That's the
Last
ball.
couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
That one misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch
1-1.
down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To second, there's Bogaerts. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
First pitch swinging.
And here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin.
Number 36.
He's 2 for 2.
Dauri Moreta.
Late swing fouled off. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fought off foul. Ball 1 to
1-1.
Bogaerts. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Number 47, the right-hander, loosening up as well.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Back here in San Diego, ready to begin the 8th. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa on the ground to the left. Handled by Machado. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Now, Tommy Pham. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1
All
strike.
tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That should get the dugout going. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-2. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike.
heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Gonzalez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Nope, ball.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning going. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cannonball coming. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Borucki.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Movement in the bullpen. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. In the air, right side. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Line
drive, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Machado in the box, lays off for ball one. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of baseball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one finds the zone, 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone! And they tack on 3. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make... Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
Number 47, Isaac Matson.
And first offering is fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. In the air, left field, Pham. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. The other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. McCutchen in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 and 2 count.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Joey Bart.
Last chance now for the Pirates. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. In there at the knees. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.